She was a circuit rider in 1912 who was the mentor of a young woman who'd come back to the Smoky Mountains to be a teacher of the indigent and underprivileged. And those are the mountain people. So that in 1912, they were more like in 1880 in terms of their development. So she was a modern girl played by Kelly Martin. And I had reached that stage where I was going to do what my dad had done on television, which was to play the mentor. You know, to play the hero is there and he's wonderful, and then they go, it was a girl show because it was a girl hero and had a girl mentor, woman. Let's see, there was horseback ride, there was costumes, which I liked. There was a sense of history, which was fun. And we shot in the Rocky Mountains, which were beautiful, so beautiful, and had a crazy cinematographer and a completely nutso executive producer who directed all of the first season by himself, which is not possible for a human being. And they shot this territory so beautifully. It was so beautiful to look at. And it was calmer than modern television, and I think was perceived as too slow. The networks had wanted a family product. There was a big chazirai about, you know, families have to sit down and watch television together. Of course, all that time they were busy demographing the business out of existence, saying we'll make this only for boys and this only for women and this only for black people and this would be for, you know, dividing up the audience. Because people didn't sit down anymore and watch stuff together. Sonny's got a TV in his room with also now his computer and his music box. Mama's got a little TV in the kitchen. There's one family room that nobody goes into because, you know, it's just the habit of television had changed. I made it because it was Barney Rosenzweig again, because I liked the variety and the presentation of the character, because I needed dough. You know, the going back to the theater is a wonderful thing and not as lucrative as TV. Kelly's a very bright woman. She was, she'd come out of a television show where she played the kid, and the focus of the show had sort of shifted on to the kids, which was interesting. It started out to be about sort of the parents and the family, and then it had shifted onto the kids. So she carried a lot of responsibility on her initial show, even though she was very young. And this was designed around her, and she was very responsible. She was very committed then to going to Yale, which she did. She had delayed, I think, her college a little bit, but she was going to go back and finish, which she did. She reminded me a lot of Jodie Foster in terms of her, as a kid actor, trained up as a kid actor, which is, as we've discussed, a little dicey. She was gracefully making that switch over. Very few people get to do that. The movies, Elizabeth Taylor, Roddy McDowell. In television, it's very difficult after you've been a kid, celebrity, or star, or working actor even, to get to be a grown-up actor too. So she's done, a couple have done it. She does a series now, a detective series, and then she's married and has a kid, and she'll probably make a producer, a director type. She's a good actor. She was a little careful, like kid actors are. Kid actors have an investment of being correct. You have to do it right, then you get praise, and somebody tells you what right is. It's a little different than being willing or practiced in taking chances. Nobody asks you to take any chance. Please don't take any chance. Don't bother us with your ideas. Just, you know. So Kelly was morphing like a butterfly from being obedient as an actor to being daring as an actor, which I think she got to be as we progressed. You know, she expanded.